giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today from the Cedar Rapids Inferno Soccer Club, we've got Kenan Malicevic. Welcome, Kenan.
Thank you.
So some might not have heard of the Cedar Rapids Inferno. Can you tell us just a little bit of background and how long you've been in the area?
Yes, definitely. So we are a relatively new club in the area. We are one of the two semi-professional soccer teams in Iowa. And we have started the club officially, it was the end of 2018 when we came up with an idea to try to do this. And I'm very proud of our accomplishment so far. Like I said, this is going to be the beginning of our second season coming up in April. But yeah, we haven't been around for a very long time, but we plan to stick around for a very long time.
Tell me a little bit about how you form this team and specifically what league are you in? Who do you play?
Yeah, so the original idea for me to start a team actually came from kind of a sad story. I ended up losing a best friend who was a big soccer fan here in Cedar Rapids, and him and I would always discuss it and talk about it. And unfortunately, I ended up losing him, and I wanted to do something in his name for the community of Cedar Rapids. But also, I was included in the soccer community since 2005, and I'm probably the person that's going to tell you the best that we are kind of a hidden gem here in Cedar Rapids when it comes to the biggest game in the world. Just from the coaches, like people like Alan Kudumovic, guy running the CRSA Soccer Club, Bill Ajram running FC United Soccer Club, Amir Hadzik being a head coach at Mount Mercy Soccer Team, Coach Homer Cruz, who was at Co-College for 20 years of his life. Some of these coaches, what they do for kids in terms of soccer is it's just, we don't, parents always say thank you to them, but people that actually appreciate the game should do it a little more, because what these gentlemen are doing for the kids and college athletes later on is just unbelievable. If we look at some of the results as far as some of the kids that have graduated from our high schools and colleges in the area, then ended up playing in colleges and actually semi-pro and pro teams across the world in the last couple of years, we would actually be pretty amazed with the amount of talent we produce. Again, it is soccer, not as popular as most other sports in the U.S. That's understandable, but we do have some very, very high quality talent in this area.
You said second season you're coming up in April. Tell us a little bit about the mission of the Cedar Rapids Inferno Soccer Club.
Yeah, our mission is basically to spread the love for the game and unite our community. The league that we're joining just this year actually is a Midwest Premier Soccer League, and it's mostly focused, just like we are, on just growing the teams within their cities. And the teams that we will be facing mostly will be Dubuque. There's a Dubuque team, a couple teams from Chicago, the DeKalb, Illinois, surrounding area there, a couple teams from Wisconsin, and usually we try to stay close in the Midwest so we don't have to, obviously it gets pricey when you have to travel far, but down the road we're always open to having new teams join our league, so the more competition the better for us. But yeah, we're looking forward to staying close to home, allows our fans to travel with us if they'd like to, and hopefully we can do well.
Tell us a little bit about the team, your coach, who plays. It's semi-professional. Is it someone they can audition or try out?
Yes, we have tryouts regularly every season. Well, one season so far we had them. We're hoping to set something up together for the April of this year. We're going to have some tryouts right before the season starts. Most of the players are local talent, local kids from the area, and kids that are currently in school somewhere else, and then they come back and play for us because it's their summer break. So the season is scheduled to be particularly during the summer break, mostly when all the college kids are back in town. It's designed for them mainly. So yes, most of our kids that are currently here in school are able to join us as well. I mean, we're not going to say no to anybody, obviously, but we have started the team primarily for the local talent to show their expertise on a bigger stage other than just playing in high school and club soccer in the area.
Where can we find you? Where do you play? Is there a cost involved to coming to watch soccer?
Yeah, we try to make it as friendly as possible for everybody wanting to come, because we are, at the end of the day, I always tell my players that we are entertainers. What we try to do, yes, we're super competitive out on the field. Everybody wants to win, but we are entertainers, and we want to make sure that all the families that come with their kids have a good time and everybody is enjoying the game, learning about soccer. Somebody that knows already is learning even more. But we our first season, we played at the brand new stadium that Mount Mercy built. That's their new athletic complex, and we had an amazing experience there. We liked playing there a lot. This coming season, we are in talks with them again to possibly make that our home field for the upcoming season as well. Cost-wise, our tickets are only $5 for adults, and we do make sure the kids 14 and under come in for free. We want to have as many kids there as possible because most of us that play there were once those kids that looked up and wanted to attend some of the higher level games and enjoy the game of soccer.
You've been in the Cedar Rapids area a number of years, almost 15 it sounds like. Tell us just a little bit about how the community has really supported you as coach.
They've been great. I mean, I've been coached on various levels in the area. I've coached at youth levels. I've coached at the high school level before. I was a coach at Drake University, and I played and coached professionally overseas as well. So I've had a little bit of experience. But one thing that never went away was no matter where I lived, where I was coaching, what I was doing, I always was staying connected to my friends and some family members and just some fans from the area. So one thing is for sure, the community has always been super supportive of my work, and especially, I mean, soccer community in general. We're all pretty close together here because we understand we're trying to grow the sport, that's not necessarily number one primary thing in the United States at the moment. But we also do understand that the game of soccer is number one sport all across the world. And what we're trying to do is just spread the word so more people get familiar with how big this sport really could be in the U.S., who also as a country is one of the top nations in the world currently.
Talk to us about really you explained a little bit about your mission and really the sense of community and how you want to support the community as an organization. Talk to us a little bit more about that dedication.
Yeah, we are highly dedicated as far as wanting to bring the families and businesses to work with us, and families to obviously bring their kids and be part of what we're trying to do. Like I said, we are a competitive team. We will go out there and try to get results as much as we can, but this team really wasn't created for that specific reason. We want to make sure that we have partners that come to us and say, hey, okay, let's, for example, have you market our company and we will do what we can to help you get through your season. We want to make sure that, for example, a company can come to us and say, hey, we're having a company holiday event. Do you want to send some of your players to represent your team and meet some of our staff and stuff like that? We want to make sure that we gave away some free tickets to certain companies that sponsor us, and then they organize like a group outing, company outing for them to come to our games, and even practices. Some people just wanted to come bring their family members and meet the players and kick around with us for a little bit. So we're very open to anybody that wants to be any part of Cedar Rapids Inferno. We always are available any time of day and night, I should say. But we're just there for the community. We want everybody to know that, yes, we understand we're in the sports industry, but we are entertainers, and we want to make sure that everybody that's part of us is understanding our mission and just helping us grow as we help the community grow.
Let's talk a little bit more, just specifics. When your season starts, where someone could purchase tickets, what a schedule looks like, how many games you're playing locally.
Okay, so yes, the season is going to start probably the end of April, beginning of May. We're going to have, as of right now, the amount of teams that are in the current league, we're going to have 6 home games and 6 away games, so up to about 12 to 14 games, depending if you schedule some friendly games as well. As far as tickets go, you can purchase them directly at our gate when you come to the game. We're also working with a couple companies to set up everything online, that we can start selling tickets online, and some merchandise. Fans have been asking about that as well. But for the most part, most of our fans have just come to the gate and purchased the tickets and came in to watch us.
Once again, where someone could learn a little bit more about the team, the Cedar Rapids Inferno soccer team, could someone learn more?
Yeah, so we have the website that's on the screen for the viewers. We do have our social media, Cedar Rapids Inferno, all over Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We are trying to reach out that way as well. That's our main source of marketing currently. But so far, those are the best ways to reach us.
Well, we wish you the best this season, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources, exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.